G'day, this is Captainoob, and this is Queen Tested, a video series in Fallout 76 where I attempt to complete Scorched Earth solo using a specific legendary weapon. Today's weapon is going to be a Bloodied Firerate assault rifle with +1 perception as its minor legendary effect. So not a bad weapon, obviously outpaced in damage by the Fixer and the Handmaid, but can this thing do well against the Scorched Beast Queen? And if you look at the video length, yes it can do very well. If I was to tell you that I got a sub 4-minute fight against the Scorched Beast Queen, I think this would be one of the last weapons you'd expect to actually do it, but it did it. Not because it's exceptionally powerful or anything, I just managed to destroy her by manipulating her behavior, by crippling her wings, bring her to the ground, and stealth critting her in the face constantly to give me a massive amount of damage. It was actually a really blessed run. I actually did really well, but credit to the assault rifle. It's got the advantages. Obviously, the magazine being reloaded in like, I don't know, 1.8 seconds, something like that, is massive. Maybe it's even shorter than that. I said 1.8 seconds because the M16 in Battlefield 3 had a lightning fast reload. It's kind of like that, except this thing is not the king of all assault rifles in Fallout 76 like that was the M16 was in Battlefield 3, but that's neither here or there. I'm talking shit, basically. Anyways, 223 damage with a prime auto receiver, aligned long barrel, and stock 4. That's AP usage, a little bit of accuracy and recoil control out of those. Perforating magazine for that reload, not reload speed, the armor penetration. The reload speed is good no matter what magazine you put on this, but extra armor penetration equals more damage, pretty good. VATS usage comes out of the reflex sight, makes it less AP intensive when firing, and then the suppressors to keep us nice and hidden. And going over the build quickly, we've all probably seen this before, but I've got some commando perks, would you believe? I've got tank killer and concentrated fire, so if I want to zero into a limb, say her wing, to get it crippled to bring her down, I've got tormentor to cripple the limbs, but yeah, that'll help me zero in and see the status of the limbs as well, because that's helpful. I've got life giver, could probably have chucked on something like fireproof. I don't know why I didn't have fireproof on, but as it turns out, I didn't even need it. Weird. And then I've got tenderizer on to maximize my damage output through consecutive shots, because this thing does stack. It's multiplicative, which, you know, can give you a decent damage boost. Got Mr. Sandman and Covert Operative put on in that, and not that order. This one first, that one second, 3.75 times multiplier. How can I say? I've said this many times, people still fucking ask me to this day. Pay more attention, please. Obviously, Sneak is up at rank 3. Escape artists to go back and caution at will. I don't even think we get detected during this whole video, but there's adrenaline too if we want to kill a few mobs here and there to increase our adrenaline damage and everything. That's good. And we've got serendipity to avoid any damage that might come to us, and Bloody Mess to boost our damage even more. Let's shoot the Queen! Alrighty, so all of the chumps around here have been eliminated pre to the warhead striking down, and this one might be a little bit easier than the other Queen tests that I've done, simply because I've got the range game, I've got the Tormentor, and even though it's a 5% roll, I can hit the VATS pretty frequently because I've got AP regen, and, you know, crippling both of the wings to make her stall should be easy enough. Combine that with all the sneak criticals that I'll be getting, I might be okay. Now what I want to do is just to get a little bit closer at the start. And there she is. Just to make her get up and about. And then I want to lure her this way, because going into the trenches is a bad idea. Is that her down there already? What an odd place to land. Okay, can we get a VATS hit there? No, we can't, but we can creep in slowly and see the damage go slightly up as we go along. Did I actually just stall her already? Yeah, right. Well, we're probably going to get some monsters showing up soon, and whilst we're here, there's some monsters around. Okay, there she goes. So she's stuck in the ground because, well, why wouldn't she be? And the reload speed is definitely helping us out here, and we just keep on shooting her, I guess. She's buried her head in the sand. Interesting. There's some more things over there, including a Yowgly. We can just clip her ears to get 405 damage. She's about to take off, I think, though, because she's about to hit mutation station. There she goes. The boys are in, so let's just take them out. That's just a baby Scorched Beast that I killed and ate its liver earlier, just so I was properly fed whilst doing this. We'll just maintain our adrenaline by shooting those bastards. And the Queen comes down once again. Now what I want to do is cripple the wings, so just full VATS crit spam on that just for damage purposes, and if it's not crippled at this time, it sure as hell is now. It is. not too easy or not too hard to get her stalled this time, so we'll just come in, see if that other wing's crippled. We'll cripple the head first off. I feel like that's useful. I'm at 495 damage, getting that extra bonus out of being so far down the bloodied unyielding thing. So yeah, we're at 10% health now. Just gonna crit spam her face, and this might actually be the best queen run I've ever had. That was lightning fast, and before I die, I'm just gonna pop a stim pack so that little Mirelurk hunter doesn't kill me with damage over time. And yep, that's Scorched Earth done. Excellent behavior out of the queen, and just RNG was on my side that time, and she's comically like dead over the fence, so that's pretty good. I'll just clear out the last couple of things, and then, well, this is going to be a short queen test video apparently. Yeah, despite having less damage, we got really good behavior out of that, so, you know, it might exaggerate this thing's damage potential. Keep in mind that per bullet, 450 was at 10% health. I was hitting with the fixer for 750. So, you know, whilst this thing does have that lightning fast reload to keep the bullets going, the damage per bullet is going to be significantly less. Oh my god, how many sneak criticals did I get out of that? Ha! Killed whilst taking a piss. Anyways, so there you have it. Bloodied Firerate +1 Perception Assault Rifle. It slaps the queen very, very hard. If you'd like to see this thing in your game, let me know. This thing can be up for grabs if you really want it. I know a lot of people will turn up their nose because, oh wow, it's an assault rifle and inferior to the handmade or the fixer, but you just saw how effective it can be with a decent build. And then a random ghoul shows up, but he's dead now. Thank you for watching, guys. Oh yeah, I got a Berserker's Hatchet from her. Stingy.